the Nintendo Wii, one of my favorite systems of all time. And it just so happens to have one of the best bowling games on it as well, Wii Sports Bowling. I actually really like this game. It's one of the best bowling games, best sports games I ever played in my life. You can use the Wii remote, and it's kind of like you're actually at a bowling alley. You have to swing the Wii remote and release it just at the right moment, which can get annoying at times, but I think it's a great game. But Wii Sports actually has a lot of great sports games, but for this video's sake, I just want to focus on the bowling. You can line up your shot. Authentic bowling experience. You have to line up your shot. You have to be accurate. As you see right there, you can get a strike. I actually think this is one of the most realistic bowling games out there. I mean, if you want to feel like you're at a bowling alley, this is the way to go. It's also real cool that you can bowl with your Mii. If you don't know what a Mii is, basically it's like an AI that looks like you. It also keeps track of your high scores.
Nice throw.
There's even these mini games where you have to do certain shots, 7-10 splits, things like that. It kind of trains you to be good at the bowling game. Like this one's one of my favorites. It's knock down as many pins as possible. This one can get challenging and fun at the same time. So if you don't have this in your collection, definitely go out and get this one. The Game Boy Advance, a system you wouldn't think would have a great bowling game on it, but it just so happens it does. Elf Bowling 1 and 2. There's the original Elf Bowling, the one that was basically on the computer, and then there's this Elves in Paradise. But for the video's sake, we'll just stick with the original. It just so happens I like it best. This game is definitely out there. I mean, the elves will smack their butt cheeks at you. They'll fart. This game even gets kind of gory. But this game is real fun. I found out if you light up the middle arrow and the left arrow or the right arrow, at the same time you'll get a strike every time. It's hard to do, but if you can nail it, you're going to get a strike every time. See, it'll just rip his head right off. It's badass that they made this game portable. I don't want to kill that frog. This is definitely one of my favorite bowling games of all time, so I had to include it in this video. And then you get your final score and he says Merry Christmas. It's great to play during the holidays.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
The Virtual Boy. It was definitely a flop. Every game was in red. It hurt your eyes. It was Nintendo's way of trying to do virtual reality, why that was still hot. But it had a bowling game on it, and I want to show it to you. So when you're holding this awkward thing up to your face, you'll see one of the most complicated enter your name in screens I've ever dealt with. Then this setup screen is like weird. All these options, wax the ball, weight, hand, it just, those options suck. So then you finally start playing the game, and they made it as complicated as possible to line up a shot. Even when I get it dead center, I can't even get a strike. It's like you're always at an angle. I mean, look at the screen. Doesn't it look like the screen's always tilting a little bit to the left? This is one of the shittiest bowling games I've ever played in my life. And for some reason, it tells you your score every 3 frames. I don't get it. I mean, this is kind of fun, but the way they made the mechanics of shooting the ball in the first place totally killed the game for me. Even when I think I got it, virtual bowling throws a curve at me. I can't even play this game anymore. It makes me sick. What the hell were they thinking when they thought of these mechanics to roll the ball? It's like they tried to make the ball look like Saturn and then you gotta nail it in the rings or some shit. I don't know. PlayStation 2, one of my favorite systems of all time, and it just so happens to be the best-selling system of all time. Namco, one of the king of fighting games. Now this is Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I understand, Tekken isn't a bowling game. It's a fighting game, and a great one at that. But this just so happened to have one of the best bowling games I've ever played in my life on it. I couldn't believe it, Tekken having a bowling game. You can actually choose from the fighters in the game to bowl. I played this game on a regular basis. I played the crap out of this game, so I know this team works. The Kangaroo with King, they've given me nothing but high scores. See, they got that ring effect and the charge up your shot, but they did it so well. I couldn't believe it. One of the best bowling games I ever played in my life was a sub game in a fighting game. Tekken, nonetheless. But this game is fun. You'll like getting the hang of it. Me and my wife used to have a blast playing this. We played the hell out of this game. It gets so addicting, especially when you start getting strikes and learn how to get a rhythm and get your own special shots down pat. It's awesome. And every fighter throws the ball differently. I just so happen to like the way King and this Kangaroo do it. But yeah, this is a great bowling game. I would definitely try it out any day of the week. And it still has my old scores from a long time ago. We still haven't beat those. So try some of these bowling games out and let me know which one's your favorite. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more. Thanks a lot.